Hey, Kitty, Scotty down at Scrubbers in Launton. How we doing? It's been a while since I've done a video-based chat, so I figured what I'll do is I've got some time between processes on carrying this Land Cruiser downstairs. I'll jump upstairs here and have a quick chat on video and get it up onto the podcast channel. I haven't really posted a video one to my podcast page for quite some time, so might as well have a crack now. I don't have an agenda to follow. I do have a couple of questions and things in front of me here, which will give me a bit of a map of what to have a chat about, etc. But let's just see how we go, eh? So I guess the first one is you haven't met me. I'm Scott, aka Scrubber, and I've been running Scrubbers for the past, well, actually we're coming up on 10 years. So May 16 is our official anniversary of when we registered, or yeah, registered the business. And it's been a journey. It's been quite good. So humble beginnings working out of back of my ute, doing mobile, and sort of transitioned into the home garage as well. So two-bay garage at home, which I carpeted the floors and we had some mobile lighting set up, which I'd also use on mobile jobs, but we sort of would use that in the garage as well. So that gave us better lighting to produce better results, obviously. Um, the big thing I noticed in transitioning from being out of the ute into the garage was I could control the environment more. So shut the roller door. You're cancelling out noise, you're cancelling out wind and stuff, dust coming through. So that was brilliant. Whereas when I was mobile, you sort of left open to the elements. So if it was a windy day, um, you're copping dust and whatever else flying around while you're trying to clean a car. And when you're polishing out a car, when you've got dust in the wind coming in and it lands between your polishing pad and the car you're working on, the paint, you're going to get swirls and holograms through that paint. So a bit of an issue doing mobile stuff. So I do take my hat off to everyone who still operates 100% mobile. Um, it's not an easy gig, and I understand why people want it done because work from home, etc., etc. You know, drop the car off for a workshop otherwise. It's obviously a lot easier and more convenient. And there are a lot of mobile guys out there that are very, very successful with it as well. So kudos, guys, for maintaining that mobile industry. It's not easy at all. So well done to that. Um, so the kind of work we specialize in, or I guess coming into 10 years, we've done it all. So being mobile, you know, from your standard details, which is your interior cleans, your exterior washes, through to paint corrections, ceramic coatings. Um, being workshop based now, we're still doing everything. So we're still doing in-outs, more focused on doing the paint corrections and ceramic coatings. Reason being is now that we've got the studio workshop set up, we can control the environment a lot better than when we were mobile or even um, in the home garage. So with the home garage, it worked well. However, we outgrew it. You know, Rams and Silverados were coming onto the market, and we just could not fit them in there. They were just too long. So it was a tough one. Um, Decision had to be made. We needed to branch out into a workshop environment so we could get the larger vehicles in. So when we first moved to Brisbane, geez, 20 plus years ago, we moved into Launton, and I looked at Paisley Drive being the industrial area that was close by, and always envisioned of having a detail workshop set up down here along Paisley Drive. when the time came to move into a workshop, I sort of looked around Brendale and a few other areas, heavy industrial, and what we could sort of get in regards to size versus pricing. Um, Around those bigger, heavier industrial estates was unachievable, basically. It just didn't make sense. We ended up driving down Lawton here, down Paisley Drive, and I saw the for lease sign out the front of this one. And beside us, there's a couple of automotive shops as well. I thought, well, that's a good fit for us, what we want to do. Had a look at it, checked it over, and it's perfect. It was a perfect fit. So we signed the lease on the property here at 25 Paisley Drive in Lawton. And we've been here now almost 2 years, which is hard to believe. 2 years has absolutely flown by. And speaking of 2 years, how time flies by. Like, we're coming up on 10 years in business. So I kicked this off in 2016, and here we are, 2026. This is our 10th year in business. When I first kicked this off, I didn't know how the community would take us. Any industry you come into, you've got to have experience, expertise, and people expect that you do have that. And coming into this industry, I've been working it since I was 12, so the experience is there, no issues at all. But when you're a new kid on the block, so new business name, it takes a while to build your business up, obviously, build your reputation, and build your customer base. So 8.5 years working out of the back of the ute and the home garage, we built the customer base up. Everyone sort of knew us in the car scene. Everyone knows me as Scrubba, so hence the business name is Scrubbers. Sort of made sense. Everyone knows us. And then hit 18 months ago now, I think, we got hit with a hack to our emails. Then whoever hacked us got access to our Facebook accounts and got us banned overnight. There was no chance that we were getting back. At that time, all you had was a chatbot on the other side. I want to um, protest our deletion. We want back on board. And we had 3 chances at it. You had no chance of chatting to anybody. You just had the chatbot. So 3 chances, bang, 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 nah, nah, nah. We were closed down. So we had to start up again. So I started up another page and we invited everyone to that. So I lost my personal socials as well, lost everything socials, Instagram, Facebook, personal and business. I lost all my emails. And Google happened to go down as well because I just moved into the workshop. So Google had a hissy fit that I wanted to change my business address. So Google took us offline for a month. So we were not visible anywhere for at least that month. With Facebook and Insta, with our socials, like I said, I reset up a new page and I got that going and I tried getting everyone that we had previously. And all I really had at that stage was going through my client base, jobs that I'd done and contacts that I had to invite them all back on. Within a week, that page was shut down. So I was like, well, someone really doesn't like us. So here we go. So let's go again. Let's set up all our socials again. Start inviting people again to my private and to my business pages. And we started getting questions. Is this for real? Is this another hack? How do I know you're real? So we weren't getting the intake we were expecting after we got hacked that first time and we set up the second page. So we're now on the third page set up we're not getting the intake that we got on that second round. So people, and I don't blame people, mate, within a week we're shut down and we're starting again. So it's like, is this for real or is this a hack? Am I going to get hacked if I accept your business page or your personal page? So we had a few uptakes on that. And guess what happened? Another week goes by, we're shut down again. Completely decimated across socials, just gone. So I thought, right, what do I do? Can I walk away and just go, you know what, we don't need socials? No. 8.5 years of getting everything to the point it was at, it was not worth walking away from. I had to be vigilant and I had to stick to my guns and set it up again. So we did. I set it up again. This is the fourth time. Set up all my personal stuff, set up all my business stuff. Got a few people on board and obviously posted up, look, we have been hacked. This is our fourth page set up. Yada, yada, yada. This is where we're at. We're for real. This is all happening. And I have a chat, whatever. And people were ringing and saying, hey, what's happened? We can't find your business. Have you shut down, etc., etc. So it had a massive impact on us, all because our emails were hacked. Causes big, 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 big issues. And even now, like we're what 2 or 18 months or nearly 2 years down the track, we're still having issues where because once that email was hacked, I just canned it and went to a new one just to avoid any possibilities of anyone else that's in our contacts getting hacked due to the contacts being in our emails, etc. So we set up a new one along with the new Facebook, Instagram pages and all that sort of stuff. And we sort of waited and waited and waited, thinking, it's going to happen. So I didn't at that stage bother trying to chase too many people. I thought if people want to find us, they'll find us. I chased what I could, but I sort of let it go as well because the fourth time or third time around after being hacked, we're saying, hey, join the page. It's really us. People are still saying, is it though? Like, how do I know this isn't just another hack and it's someone else trying to steal my info? So don't blame people for that at all. I'd be the same. If I had the same person, the same business asking 3 times to join up to a page, the excuse is, oh no, look, we have been taken offline and not our doing, but it's happened. I would be very dubious as well, and I'd probably not join up straight away. I'd wait. So we're what coming up on 18 months, 2 years since that's happened. We had close to 3,500 followers on our business page. We're back up to, at the moment, I think we're back up to 500. It's challenging trying to build it up, but we're up for the challenge. Let's go. So at the moment, let's have a look. We're at 560. So we're down 3,000 followers that we built over 8.5 years. Tough going, but it is what it is. And like I said, I'm resilient. I've been all through life. If someone tells me I can't do something, I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. We'll see. And I'll go and have a crack. So what we want to do, obviously, is build the page back up. So I put a post up, share our business page with your family and friends. Doesn't cost them anything. We're not asking anyone to buy anything from us. If you want to, that's fantastic. We've got a service, and so if our service suits your requirements and your needs, then by all means, hit us up. We'll help you out. But we're not asking anyone to purchase something, right? We're not on the brink of our shorts going, hey, we're going under. Can you buy something to help us out? We're not there. Okay, we're not there. I just want to build my page back up to where we had it. So we're 3,000 off the mark where we need to be, which is a lot of people. It's going to be a big ask to get that reach back, but we need the reach to get the algorithms working in our favor and get people knowing that we are still around. We have now moved into a workshop. We can do higher quality work. We can do different facets of services now too, um, which is something I'll touch on either in a podcast or I'll throw a Facebook page up. But we are looking at different services we can offer now that we have access to the workshop, um, having the space and being able to control the environment. There's other services that complement what we're currently doing with regards to detailing, paint correction, ceramic coatings. And people ask us all the time, can you do this? Can you do this? And at the moment, we're saying, not yet, not yet. We're working on it, or we're looking into this. So it's not just a matter of going, this would be a great service to add on. Let's do it. I want to make sure that I understand the ins and outs of everything we do here. So I'm not going to give anything away what we're doing or what we're looking into doing, but I'm researching training, I'm researching products, I'm researching other services. So can we be trained and certified in a certain thing? And when I say certified, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to go and pay someone $1,000 and hey, I'm certified. Oh, look at me, I've got a certificate. No, I want hands-on training so that I understand the ins and outs of a product or a service that we're going to apply to this business and make sure that it's going to fit us, but also be a fit for our clients. And it will align with what we're doing. So we are going to expand a little bit. And when I say expand, I don't mean that we're going into a bigger premises and stuff. We're going to expand our range of services. So I'm going to look into a few different things. Like I said, get the training, make sure that we're up to spec, we're up to speed, and we're able to push out the quality that is expected of people and that we expect ourselves to do. So once I get these things on board and happening, I will post up Facebook. I'll probably do a video. I'll do a podcast as well, and just let people know that we are doing some other stuff as well. So what I need, I guess, what I'm asking people, if you can please share our Facebook business page around with your family and friends. Just they don't need to buy anything. Just follow the page. If we get our reach up, then we can tackle the algorithms that Facebook keeps throwing up, which at the moment, if you're not spending on ads or boosting posts, which we've proven time and time again, actually doesn't do anything for you. You're just spinning wheels, spending money. Once you stop spending money after you have spent money with them, they push you down to the bottom. So you then have to use your organic growth through people who follow your page to get back up through the algorithms and be seen by the majority of people in your area, etc. So yeah, please, if you can share us around, all we want is for people to follow us on Facebook and Instagram, build our following up so we can get the algorithms working in our favor again. We had it, and I think that's probably why we were hacked because we were absolutely smashing stuff at the time that, we're over 3,500. Not as big as some other guys, I understand that, but for what the size of our business is, what we're doing, what we're achieving here, it was fantastic. It was humming along nicely, and overnight, just wipe out. So, really appreciate if everyone could please just share our page and ask your family and friends to follow it. Like I said, it costs nothing. I could do a post and I could do a giveaway, invite through your friends to like and post. Facebook shut that down years ago. They shut that down. Um, so yeah, if we can get the followship back up, we can tackle these algorithms, get things happening again. We got some pretty exciting stuff coming through. We're going to expand what our service range is, which is going to complement the other products that we're already currently doing, the services we're currently doing. And the other thing it's going to do to for these complementary services that we're going to do, it's not a big thing to go and make more money off every person that comes through the door. Like you've got your supermarkets to do it. Oh, can we, how can we squeeze every single dollar out of everyone that walks through the door? We're not doing that. we've been asked questions of, can you do this to my car? Can you do that? Is this possible to be done? We work with a lot of local businesses as well. We can have other things done. So, but we're thinking there's a couple of things that we can pull in here where we can control the quality of the product that's getting used, and we can also control the quality of the installation. So, hence why I'm seriously considering, and I am actually looking into bringing in some further services to help our clients with their new and second-hand vehicles or currently owned vehicles. You know, if we can help out with something else, make life easier for you, why not? Let's do it. All right, guys. So yeah, this is going to be a quick one. It's probably around 20 minutes or so. I'll wrap it up real quick. But like I said, this is our 10th year. We're coming into our 10th year. So I think we're 3 months and then we're 10 years to the date. Pretty big achievement, to be quite honest, for a small business. So we'd appreciate if everyone could possibly just share our Facebook business page to your family and friends and just ask them to follow. Like I said, cost nothing. It's really going to help us out. Try to rebuild what we built up over the past 10 years and push it to the next level. All right, guys, I'll wrap it up. Thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. And we'll see you on the flip side.